Tony Huang, the founder of TechExecs Network, here in Dallas, Texas today on February 19th, 2013, in the Dallas IT Leadership Roundtable. We have a great event today on scorecarding. The speakers came from the senior director of IT with 7-Eleven, and so if you're not able to make it today, we hope you can join us the next time. So right now, let's go grab a few people for a quick soundbite. With me is Blake Holman. He's the CIO of Ryan, and Blake's also the chapter president for the Dallas chapter. How are you, Blake?
I'm doing well this morning, Tony. Thank you.
Great turnout this morning.
We've got a great turnout. It looks like we're going to have about 30, 35 people, a variety of folks from around the Dallas area. We're real excited to have everybody here.
No snow today, right?
No snow today, thankfully.
So what's the topic today?
Today's topic is business metrics and scorecarding. We've got a gentleman from Gartner, Mark Jones, and Greg Haertling, Senior Director of Store Operations from 7-Eleven, going to talk to us about how we can effectively manage our IT from a metrics and a scorecarding perspective. We're really excited to have them here.
Well, you're doing a great job as the new president of the chapter, and actually existing president of the chapter. So what's coming up next?
So next month we're having a personal branding topic. Mark Stone, former CIO at Safety Clean, and Kathy Hotka of Hotka and Associates are going to be in helping us understand what goes into developing a personal brand, effective networking. Then we're going to have an opportunity to have a workshop where we actually start that effort, start doing some of that work, and gain some practical experience in the process, get a good head start, and give us something to build upon.
Well, thank you again for being the chapter president, and we'll hope to see more of you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Having a lot of fun.
With me is Mark Jones. He's with Gartner. How are you, Mark?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Beautiful suit.
Thank you. Got to see the blue. I got to match the blue with you today, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody's in blue suits. So today's topic's on scorecarding, and thank you for being the topic presenter. So what are you guys going to be talking about today?
Really, I think I'm just doing a quick overview and an introduction to Greg today, and just giving a quick high level of kind of what's going on in the marketplace that companies are looking at. And of course, there's a number of factors that are CIOs are changing, IT shops are changing, and just a little bit taking a look at what that looks like and the importance of scorecarding today. I mean, I think more and more companies, they've struggled with it. We at Gartner have talked about it a fair amount. Our analysts are great at discussing that. But as all these new outside forces are coming in, SaaS, marketing, Gartner's come out and said recently that CMOs will have a larger IT budget by 2017 than most CIOs. So when you take a look at that, you can see how much more important it is for IT shops and to really be a part of the business, not necessarily aligning with the business, but they are a major part of the business.
Thanks so much, Mark, for being here this morning. We hope to see more of you.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me.
With me is Greg Haertling. He is the Senior Director of IT with 7-Eleven. How are you, Greg?
Good morning. How are you?
Very good. Thank you so much for being a guest speaker this morning. What are you going to be talking about?
Today I'm going to be talking about 7-Eleven's journey to create an IT scorecard. And we have developed a scorecard in 2010. And we spent some time with the business, making sure that we were connected with the business objectives and business outcomes. Scorecarding is important for a variety of reasons. One is to communicate your story, and two is to measure your outcomes and business results.
For those people that are not able to make it today, what are some of the takeaway points?
Get started on a scorecard now, and start to build the year-over-year metrics. Work with the business. Have the business review your scorecard and review your metrics. It's not easy. It's somewhat of a tenuous, arduous journey, but get started.
Well, thank you so much for being a presenter this morning, and we hope to see more of you.
Thank you.
He's William. He's one of the chapter officers here in Dallas. How are you, William?
I'm doing great, thank you.
So, how's it going?
Fabulous. We've got a great turnout today. We're looking forward to our guest speakers, and we're ready to go.
I noticed that you have a few friends that you haven't seen for a while that are here today. So, what's the importance of coming to these events?
Oh, absolutely. Networking, getting to know people, finding out what's going on in our industry.
Thanks so much, William, for being a chapter officer, and we're looking forward to more of you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
With me is Jason Clayton with the MDI Group, one of our chapter sponsors, our new sponsor for TechExecs, DFW, and Dallas chapter. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
So what do you think about the event?
Terrific event. You know, it was, the topic was timely, and a great turnout.
So what are some takeaway points that you got from the topic of scorecarding?
You know, I think it's interesting, organizations that haven't even thought about scorecarding, and hearing Greg talk about what they went through as an organization in terms of putting their scorecard together and what it meant for them after the scorecard, right?
So for IT executives and practitioners, what's the compelling reason to come here?
You know, the compelling reason is, I think, the content, right, and the individuals that are here. So Greg's topic was timely. That's what every organization is thinking about if they're not already doing it with a scorecard, for example. And it's the individuals that were here, right? The level of folks, whether they're a CIO or VP or director. And it's a great time to get content out of it, as well as network, right? So
Networking is important.
absolutely. Whether you're currently working and you're looking for individuals to hire, or maybe you're in transition or thinking about something new. So.
What does MDI Group do?
So we're an IT workforce solutions provider. We provide IT staff augmentation, project solutions, and then MSP delivery work. So
I heard one of your expertise is application development.
it is. So we do a lot of work in the app dev space. Obviously, a lot of organizations are looking at partnerships in terms of their development, because a lot of that is short cycle, right? So they're looking for partners like MDI to come in and help them build either a web application or enable an internal, customer-facing app. So,
Well, thank you so much for being a new sponsor and chapter member of TechExecs. We really appreciate it.
no, we're glad to be a part of it. Great organization. So, thank you very much.
With me is David Waltz. He's the new chapter corporate sponsoring member with TechExecs DFW, TechExecs Dallas chapter, with Professional Alternatives. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
What do you think about the content of today's event?
It was excellent content. It was interesting to see how the speaker was actually talking about being proactive, giving to his customers some scorecarding, some real value-added information, so that he could actually plan ahead of time and not be real reactive. I was very intrigued by it.
So for those people that were not able to make it to today's event, what are some compelling reasons for them to be here besides the content?
Just the connections. More than anything, the quality of this group is just unmatched. Anything I've ever attended. Everyone is very, very open and
Comfortable?
very, very comfortable. This is a professional group that is very, very aware of what's going on in the IT community, and they're willing to help each other.
So what does Professional Alternatives do?
We're an IT staffing firm, and we provide IT staffing services in contract to hire, and direct hire. We also do some project work. We're at www.proalt.com, and you can get all our information about our company there.
Thank you so much for being a new chapter sponsoring member, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wow, that was a fabulous event. Again, if you're not able to make it to today's event in Dallas, we hope to see you next time.